Gather round, everyone, and hear again the tale of Drakfu. Welcome back, everybody, and we continue on our questing in the Blade's Edge Mountains. We've got lots to do. One of which is that we actually are here in the Thunderlord Stronghold to deliver a Dragonfire trap to Rexar. So let's go ahead and take care of that really quick.
What do you need?
So, it's a trap. Did you recover whatever it was that the Nagrand sacked for Sablemane? What has he given us? Okay, so... A trap fashioned from the essence of Dragonfire. I wonder how Sablemane comes by such rarefied substances. It doesn't matter. What does matter is that we are going to use it to slay a son of Gruul. Okay, so Gorgrom, the Dragon Eater. Okay, we're back, people. So I decided to have a visitor. Apparently, my little girl wanted to walk in here. So let's go ahead and continue on. Flubs, guys, they happen. The Gron we seek is Gorgrom the Dragon Eater. With Sablemane's trap, you will make short work of the Gron. You will find him accepting sacrifices from the ogres of Bouldermark. Okay. Follow the road north from the Circle of Blood, then west at Ruanweld. Go northwest through the tunnel. First, kill the ogres for their heads. We will send a message. Set the trap at his altar. When he is dead, plant the grisly totems near him. None can mistake that message. Take the bear. So Misha growls. So we're going to be taking Misha with us to be able to do this. And that's okay. We also have an additional quest from Torchunk, so let's grab that. Slaughter at Bouldermark. I know that Rexar has plans for you to head to Bouldermark. I have something that I want you to do while you are there. We must take any chance we can to strike down the ogres of these mountains, or they will overthrow us, and all that we have bled and died for will be for nothing. Bouldermark lies far to the northwest. Travel north to Ruanweld, and from there head west through the tunnel and past the Raven's Wood. Drakfu, I want you to kill the Bladespire ogres of Bouldermark. Wipe them out! Okay, so now we have an additional quest from them, all based around Bouldermark. However, we still have some additional quests that we need to take care of. So first things first, we're actually going to go ahead and head all the way over here to get Vimgal's Vile Grimoire, because he's actually attached to the last Son of Gruul that we need to kill. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick flying music while we make our way there. Okay, so we are here at Vimgal's Circle. This is actually a place that comes up quite a bit, but we're going to take care of Vimgal. I'm trying to remember how we actually summon him out. Let's see. Vimgal must be summoned by standing within a fire ring at his circle. Okay, so it's time for us to become like a warlock. There we go. Hi, Vimgal the Vile.
You dare summon me? Why, yes, I do. I'm Drakfu. I gotta punch you and then you die. This is the way it goes, man.
Alright, and with that, we get his Vile Grimoire, which will help us with the last Son of Gruul. Oh, and here's actually one of my newer mounts, so I finally got around to going and getting my 10-man Ulduar achievements so that I can finally have the Rusted Proto-Drake. Now, the next quest that I want to take care of is actually to get Nexus Prince Razan. And if people remember, I actually have to kill a bunch of ethereals in order to get him to spawn. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and speed things up right now while we kill off ethereals until he spawns, and then we'll go back to normal. Alright, here is Nexus Prince Razan. Who dares interrupt my operation?
I do. I Drakfu. I punch things. They fall down. They die. Bye-bye.
It's time for us to grab the Allspark, which is the collection of souls that we needed. Very cool. Now, technically, we need to... From here, we head on to the Bouldermark quests. In the meantime, though, I'm actually going to magic cut really quick while we make our way to the various villages just to turn these in, just in case we get any other additional quests out in that area. Be right back. Okay, we are back in Moknathal Village. We're here to talk to the Spirit Caller. So, have you done it? Are the souls of our ancestors safely recovered from the evil of the Ethereals? Yes, they are. Good that the ethereal filth and their leaders are dead. I wished 1,000 plagues upon their brethren. You are to be rewarded for your actions on behalf of all the Moknathal, Drakfu. You are truly one of our heroes. Let us now release the souls of our ancestors to the cleansing fire. So we actually do get a helmet out of it, and it's kind of not an upgrade. At least as far as raw stats, it's not an upgrade, but it does give a lot of crit. So that is it for the Moknathal Village. So I'm also going to do a quick magic cut while we make our way back to Thunderlord's Stronghold. All right, here we are back at Mogdorg. Let's go ahead and turn in this grimoire to him. Have you summoned forth Vimgal the Vile and taken the grimoire from his dead clutches? I hesitate to even touch such a tainted thing of evil, yet read it we must if we are to glean what knowledge it contains and bring forth Skullock from his hiding place. Alright, so into the Soul Grinder. The grimoire is the key to Skullock's downfall. Read aloud from the book at the Soul Grinder's barrow to initiate the ritual. An object known as the Soul Grinder will appear, as well as Skullock's ghostly victims who will try to destroy it. You must keep them from doing so long enough to force Skullock fully into the world. Find the barrel by heading north through the Dagamar Canyon on the other side of the Circle of Blood. And it is on the right side, before Gruul's lair. Bring back Skullock's soul. Alright, so the final son of Gruul we need to take care of, which actually is going to be taking us pretty close to Gruul's lair, but I'm going to take care of that now. And then after that, we're going to start heading over to Bouldermark, but if you guys haven't noticed, there's actually a flight path in Ruan Wiald. And that actually is a neutral flight path for both Alliance and Horde called Evergrove, and that's basically our next quest hub for Blade's Edge Mountains. So we'll take care of that in a second, but quickly I'm going to do a flying music while we make our way to where Skullock is. Okay, people might be confused that I just magic cut because I wasn't too far off. So we are here at the Soul Grinder's barrow. I believe we actually just have to sit atop this tablet and read from the grimoire, which summons up the Soul Grinder. And this basically is just its own little event. We're going to be killing off Ogre and I believe other kinds of souls. Basically previous victims of Skullock. And then as soon as we kill off enough souls, Skullock will make his presence known. And we'll take care of him. Come on.
So many souls, so little time.
Man, they're just having very similar spawn points.
Target.
So there is Skullock. We just can't physically attack him yet. That tells you that the ritual is working. Hi, Skullock. I swear, they have the exact same spawn points. There we go. Only so many souls I need to take care of before Skullock will show himself, right? Here comes more. Oh. Well, he just grew. Make my monster grow! Oh, we're not done yet. Come on! Is that it? Nope, we still got another soul. There's another one. Keep on getting burned by the braziers. Oh, he just got bigger. Is that it? Is he summoned? Nope, not yet. He's close though. We made our monster grow. Now he just gotta come into the ethereal world. Or into the physical world. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to get this guy summoned. Back and forth and back and forth. Back and forth. Oh, and oh wow, we actually have a different spawn point this time. Uh-oh, more people attacking the soul grinder. Oh, come on, Skulllock. You've got to be really close by now. So many souls, so little time. Freaking Shang Tsung right now. Oh wow, different spawn point. If that was actually an issue, then I'd let you know. Oh. There we go! Skulla cannot be summoned.
Oh, I will shred your soul. Shred your soul and grind it to dust.
Sure, buddy, whatever. Fist of Fury. You fall down, you die.
And there is Skulllock's soul. So, that is it. That's the final Son of Gruul. And actually, this is kind of fun because it unlocks a daily hub in Burning Crusade. So, like, it's an end game kind of deal. Really quick, though, I'm going to do a quick flying music while we make our way back to Mogdorg. Okay, Mogdorg, we are back with Skulllock's soul. It tasted like chicken. Have you taken Skulllock's soul yet? Yes. It is over then. You have freed us from the shackles of our enslavement to the Sons of Gruul. You have given the Bloodmaw clan a reprieve from certain extinction. Words cannot describe the extent of the debt that all ogres of the Blade's Edge Mountains, Bloodmaw, and Bladespire alike owe you, Drakfu. Look down. Even now the ogres gather to pay you tribute. Let Gruul and his puppet, the old King Malgar, cower within their lair. Go to the ogres below as our new king! So, Ogre Heaven, now that you have delivered us from bondage, we can now begin the process of reunifying the clans. This will take some time. Old grudges are difficult to overcome, but more pressing, you must go to Ogrilla in the heavens above to the west. You must defend it and us from these forces above that the Gron used to protect us from. Ethereals, demons, and worst of all, the Black Dragonflight. When you find over Ogre Heaven, seek out the wisdom of Chualor on how best to proceed. And so at that point, we actually get declared the Ogre King. Now, here's the thing. Ogre Heaven, I might get rid of because it's not like it gives a whole lot of XP. It's more to start up the daily hub. So at that point, I don't think it really plays into the Blade's Edge Mountain quests. But, hey, we got whatever quest credit we could out of it. So, in the meantime, though, I'm going to go do a quick magic cut while we fly back to Evergrove in Ruan-Weald to start up the Bouldermock quests. Alright, everybody, welcome to Evergrove in Ruan-Weald in the Blade's Edge Mountains. So this is basically like a little druid outpost, roughly. So let's go ahead and grab the quests that we're here while we are here, and then we'll head over to do the Bouldermock stuff.
I've been expecting.
So, a time for negotiation. When we arrived in the Ruan-Weald, the worm cultists were keeping themselves to the Blackwing Coven through the tunnel to the west, but now they are encroaching upon us here. I need you to find the worm cultist's overseer. He's known to make a regular patrol between their various camps in the Ruan-Weald. Negotiate with him, let him know that there's room for a compromise, but that we will not condone or allow the wholesale slaughter of the wildlife, nor the felling of all the trees.
We shall meet.
Okay, and then the next quest here is from Timion,
I'm listening.
or Timian, and it's creating the pendant. The Arakoa of Ruan-Weald elevate from their flock the harbingers of the Raven. Or from their flock the harbingers of the Raven, the heralds of their god. They believe that the harbingers watch over them from the sky when they receive the teachings of the Raven and descend to pass this message along. The harbingers hold a powerful sway over the souls of the Arakoa. They use magical pendants, which we need. Attract one of the harbingers by slaying its flock and taking their claws. Place the claws upon the altar to get his attention. Okay, so we need to get 6 claws and then place them upon an altar. Roughly. And then also we have Mosswood the Ancient, who gives us a couple of quests. Soon I will plant roots and sleep. Before I rest, there are things that must yet be done. So 2 little embers. Northeast of here, on the plateau above us, lies the burnt ashes of my ancient home. A great wood flourished there before the burning legion sent their imps to burn us away. So many died that even centuries later, my tired old heart hungers for revenge. There are too many of them for us to ever reclaim the land, but you could make them afraid. Surely you will help me. So he wants us to kill 8 Scorch Imps and then return to him in Ruin Weald. Then finally, from the ashes. If you follow the road east and up the side of the mountain, then turn north, you will come to my long-lost home. Once there was a wood there. Its name is forgotten. Long ago, the Burning Legion summoned scorched imps and other creatures of flame. My home was destroyed and my people fled. Now only I remain. I have saved some iron root seeds that could be planted in fertile volcanic soil. Their magic is strong. Do this for me, and I will share with you the treasures of a forgotten age. Okay, so we actually need to go up there to plant soil. And that actually is gonna... I'm probably gonna go ahead and take care of that really quick before we head over to Bouldermark, because they're all so close. So, first of all, let's go ahead and take care of the local worm cult problem. I believe Little Embers... No, we need the or the Arakoa Claw. Okay, so I'm going to speed things up really quick while I find the Negotiator and, well, or the Overseer and, well, negotiate with him. So, here we go! Okay, so here is Overseer Noir. Let's go ahead and talk to him. The Blade's Edge Mountains are a place of great opportunity. However, fortunate that some deem themselves above all others on matters that pertain to taking advantage of such opportunities. Why do the Cenarian expedition think they are to tell us what we can and cannot do here?
Overseer, I'm here to negotiate on behalf of the Cenarian expedition.
Negotiations? Negotiations! Allow me... Oh, crap. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Come here, you. Let's go ahead and do this negotiation again. Yes. Negotiations! Allow me to make our stance perfectly clear. We are a free people, able to do whatever we want and come and go as we please. The Cenarian expedition does not own this mountain range. There will be no negotiations. Now go back to the druids and tell them that we will continue to do as we please. Okay, so. Well, that didn't work out so well. Let's go ahead and turn this in.
The winds guide you.
What? They dismissed you and our proposals out of hand? This is outrageous. We go to them in good faith, and they turn you away without even trying to come to a compromise? Well, we'll see about that. Alright, and a time for action. We will not stand idly by while they decimate the Ruin Weald around us. Our first priority must be to the trees. Monk, I want you to go back out into the Weald and deliver a very different message for us. I want you to slay every one of their hewers that you come into contact with. If they will not listen to reason, perhaps they will listen to a more assertive method of persuasion. Okay, so we need to slay 10 hewers. And Samia Inkling has something for us, too. Poaching from poachers.
Pardon me, but I couldn't help but overhear your conversation with Sean. I'd like to help. I'm studying the Blackwing Coven and helping the druids in their dealings with them. I'm very interested in acquiring a few of their dragon whelps. It would help us to gauge exactly what we're up against by understanding that which they revere. But first, we're going to need to acquire some nets. I noticed that the worm cult poachers out in the Ruin Weald have an abundance of them.
See you around.
So we need to get 5 worm cult nets. Wonderful. Okay. Let's go and take care of this. So another quick speed up. Okay, so we actually just barely got this quest in the middle of killing everything. Did you get the note? The cultist dropped this note, which apparently was to be delivered to Overseer Noir. It is signed by someone named Culfus Darkscale. It is likely that Tree Warden Sean will be interested in looking at this. Okay, so back to the speed up! Okay, that took a while, but we got all of the quests done in the immediate area, so let's go ahead and turn all of them in. Starting with...
Need help?
Samia. Inkling, let's see, poaching for the poachers.
How's the procurement of the nets coming along? From what I've seen, those nuts that the poachers use should be strong enough for the task at hand. Oh, those look splendid. These cultists certainly have an eye for craftsmanship. Too bad for them that it's misdirected. And now that we have the nets, would you be willing to help me with... Would you be willing to help little old me with a thing or two?
So, whelps of the worm cult.
I need you to examine the whelps that they are raising at the Blackwing Coven. There should be an abundance of them flying around inside their cavernous base, as well as a number of eggs, which if you get close to them will likely hatch. Please, Drakfu, take the net and capture a handful of them alive for me. Find them by heading west across the Wormskull Bridge and heading through the Wormskull Tunnel. Follow the path to its end, past Grishnath and the Raven's Wood.
Be careful.
So it's in that exact same area. That way we can just get a bunch of quests done at the same time. And then Tree Warden Sean. Yes. We understand your issue. So, and a time for action. Thank you, Drakfu. While we'll see to it that the wildlife will replenish itself in quick order, regrowing the trees, especially in a natural fashion, is a much more time-intensive process. And with that, we actually get a brand new belt that we don't need. And then, did you get the note? What's that you have there? Is that a blood stain on that note? This is interesting, but disturbing. I wonder if Samia knows who this Culfus Darkscale is. Wormskull Watcher. I'm not certain what we should do. I'm not much of a military planner. Oh, and actually, Samia, do you know who Culfus Darkscale is?
Yes, he's the second in command of the Worm Cult at the Blackwing Coven to the west.
So there you go. Now we know she knows. I'm not certain what we should do. I'm not much of a military planner. Watcher Moonshade will know what to do. He's heading up our defensive efforts at the Wormskull Tunnel to the west at the end of Wormskull Bridge. We have a force out there just in case the cultists try anything funny. Please, take the note to him with all due haste. Alright. So, more. And then, Timian? Once the Harbinger is aware of your attack upon his flock, he will be quick to respond. I know. I killed him. You have it? With this pendant, I will be able to attune you to the Arakoa of Grishnath in such a way that it will enable you to comprehend their speech. With this, we may gain further understanding of the Arakoa and the nature of the Raven. I will need your help to do this. Okay, and then Whispers of the Raven God. At Grishnath, totems left by the oracles of the Raven enabled the Arakoa to hear the word of the Raven. Unfortunately, the language of the Arakoa is indecipherable to us. Using the Harbinger's pendant, we can understand it. You'll be able to take the souls of the Arakoa to understand their language. While you are suffused with the Arakoa's spirit, you can visit the totems and understand their message. Discover this for us, Drakfu. And this is actually, I believe, also in the Raven's Wood. Yes. So another quest that takes us into the Raven's Wood, and then Mosswood the Ancient. We have 2 quests for you, buddy. So, Little Embers.
There are so many that could never kill them all, but you have given me hope. Perhaps I shall try harder for the next few centuries to revive my beloved wood.
Bong! Level 71! It took forever, but we made it work. And then from the ashes.
Is it done? Did you return some life to my ancient home?
Yes.
You destroyed many of those foul little creatures. I can rest easier in that knowledge.
Alright, so we've taken care of that. And like I said, every time we level up, we're going to go try the Ring of Blood once again. So, we're going to do a quick magic cut. If it doesn't work out, well, we have a bunch of quests that are going to take us into the Ravenswood. So, we'll just come back here. So, be right back. Okay, here we are. We're back to take on Broken Toe for the 3rd time. So, here we are. Let's go ahead and start this up again. The battle is about to begin. Drakfu versus the ferocious Glut-Tooth Broken Toe. Alright, so here we go. And boom! Broken Toe's dead. All it took was 1 level. So let's go ahead and turn this in.
Who you be?
The Ring of Blood Broken Toe. Not bad. Not bad at all. You've got potential, kid. Here's a little gold to line your pockets with.
Later.
Okay, good to know. Alright, so we're going to help these guys out really quick before we can move on to the next round. There we go. So let's go ahead and take care of the next round.
Hey, how you doing?
The Ring of Blood, the Blue Brothers. This next battle involves a duo, twin brothers to be precise. They call themselves the... Ah, dang it.
Time is money.
And they just started it up again. Okay. So, yeah, I have a feeling that So, quick magic cut. I'm going to help them out really quick. They call themselves the Blue Brothers. It's not too late to chicken out, Drakfu. I'd certainly understand. But if you're ready for some action, step into the Ring of Blood and wait for the Murk Blood twins to arrive. Okay. Well, I keep on trying to be able to do this, but unfortunately with people here, that actually becomes an issue. So, you might see repeated ones over time. That's okay. Ah, come on. Oh my gosh, did they both not get the Warmaul champion? Oh no, Mogor is going to come in. Okay. This is actually the final step of the Ring of Blood, is to actually take on Mogor himself. And after that, we'll take on our task. There we go. Now we've helped you out. Turn it in. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. There's multiple phases to him. Okay, so now that we've taken care of you, are we done? Yes, now we can turn this in. So, we know who we're up against, the Blue Brothers. But if you're ready for some action, step in the Ring of Blood and wait for the Murk Blood twins to arrive. Last one standing is the winner. Okay, so now we're taking on the Blue Brothers. So we just have to stand here, I believe. But now that we've hit 71, I actually think we may have an advantage. The battle is about to begin. The unmerciful Murk Blood twins versus Drakfu.
Hi. I kicked your butt now. That worked. Haha.
Alright, so let's turn this one in. I'll admit that I didn't think you had a prayer, Drakfu. That was amazing. How about another fight? Gurgthok got the perfect match lined up. And this is Gurgthok, by the way. No, this is Woden. Gurgthok is the goblin.
Hey, how you doing?
The Ring of Blood, Roktar the Sundered Lord. This fight is going to be painful, Drakfu. Do you have any friends that are brave enough to help you out? The ogres managed to get a giant from Blade's Edge named Roktar. Trust me, you're gonna need friends. He seems unbeatable. He's hard as a rock, literally. If you still want to fight him, step into the Ring of Blood and he will come.
Have a good one.
All right, so let's go ahead and step into the Ring of Blood again. Yeah, you can never do a goblin voice on a dry throat. It just doesn't work. Hailing from the mountains of Blade's Edge comes Roktar the Sundered Lord. Drakfu is in for the fight of his life.
Roktar, smash beauty Drakfu. That didn't work out so well for you, now did it? No, it didn't.
How you doing?
So, Drakfu is victorious once more.
That was poop. Mogor could put up much better fight than that.
Oh, you've got the ogre sweating, kid. Here's a little something extra this time. Don't use them all in one place. Are you ready for another fight? Gurgthorpe better betting the bank on you.
Stay away.
Okay, so do that.
Time is money.
And then we get Scrogath. There we go. You murder him out there, kid. They got a ringer for the next match. They say he's a Void Lord or something. No way do they want you up against their champion. Did you hear that Palooka Mogor yapping at you? You bet the bets are through the roof. Get in that ring and take this one out fast.
Be good.
Okay, so let's go ahead and step into the ring again. And here we go. The next round is up against Void Lord, it looks like. Okay, come on. From parts unknown, Scrogath! Can Drakfu possibly survive the onslaught of void energies?
Closer. Come closer. See what the void brings. I saw. It wasn't cool.
Drakfu is victorious once more! Yay! Let's see. So, Woden? Kid, this is it. The next fight is the big one. The championship. Okay, keep it cool. We don't want the ogres to know that we got anything going on. I get a cut of this after all. Okay, and with that, we now get Ring of Blood, the Warmaul champion. They had to ship the champion in from Blade's Edge Gladiator Pits. He was training on mountain giants, 3 at a time. If you win this one, you become the new champion. What do you think your odds are, kid? Do you have a shot? Just give me the word, and I'll bet the house on you. Now get in there and win.
Have a good one.
All right, so the next one is up. We're going to be taking on the Warmaul champion. Come on.
I'm ready.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for. The Warmaul champion is about to make his first showing at the Ring of Blood in weeks. Will Drakfu go down in defeat as easily as the champion's other opponents? We shall see. And here's the Warmaul champion. Obviously a little bit different, but that's okay, because he goes down just like the rest. Drakfu is victorious once more. Yes, indeed. Let's turn this in. Oh boy, Mogar has invoked his right of battle as hero of the Warmaul. You'll have to fight him.
What? Impossible! You fight Mogor now! Mogor, destroy!
Nobody ever said the Warmaul were good sports. Ogres.
Stay away from them.
So finally, the Ring of Blood, the final challenge. Gurgthok is counting his massive pile of gold. You made me a lot of money, kid. If you can defeat Mogor, I promise to make it worth your while. All that pain you suffered in the Ring of Blood is going to end up paying off. Now get in there and show these ogres what you're made of.
Keep it real.
So step into the ring, and then finally we are going to face off against Mogor. Mogor has challenged you. You have to accept. Get in the ring if you're ready to fight.
I'm Drakfu. I'm always ready to fight.
For the first time in the Ring of Blood's history, Mogor has chosen to exercise his right of battle. On this war-torn ground, Drakfu will face Mogor, hero of the Warmaul.
Now you face the true champion. I give you chance to run away, little one. Run away now before Mogor destroy him. Run away before Mogor kill. Brr.
Okay.
No more chances. Now you pay the ogre.
Tell you what. There you go. And as you guys saw earlier, he does resurrect. So, give it a second. Bonk. Hi, Mogor. Bonk. And Hero of the Warmaul defeated. Drakfu has defeated the Hero of the Warmaul, Mogor! All hail Drakfu! Indeed. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn this in. Good dog, told you he'd make it worth your while, kid. Take your pick. So at this point, we actually can claim a fist weapon, which has some raw agility to it. Or we can grab a intellect mace. And so I'm going to go ahead and grab, obviously, this one, the fist weapon. Yay! We got that done, and now we're a mere 6 quests away from getting Nagrand done. I might just, in my spare time, have to go and get that other quest done. But before we do that, let's go ahead and magic cut back to Evergrove. Alright, we are back in Evergrove, so thankfully, we were able to get the Ring of Blood done
and be able to get that past us. And maybe what I'll do in my spare time is I will actually try and go and run Akanai Crypts just to get that part of the quest done, just so we could finish up Nagrand and we don't have to worry about that one too much. Unfortunately, though, I was actually planning on going and doing the remaining quests that I have over in the Ravenswood, but due to time constraints, I really can't do it. So at that point, I'm going to go ahead and call this for now. When we get back on Wednesday, we will start up at the actually we'll start up probably at Nagrand just to see if we can finish that up, and then we will come back to the Ravenswood. Again, I apologize. It's actually like a very busy couple of weeks for me. So in the meantime, though, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you all so much for all that you do, and hopefully you guys enjoyed all of the BlizzCon coverage that I was able to do over the weekend. I hope you all are having a great Monday, and of course, I will see you guys next time for the next bit in the tale of Drakfu.